And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Well, I was looking at Indianapolis, and our supplies are going up. You know, our food is going up. Our construction materials is definitely going up. And if we look at the construction materials, we're actually consuming quite a few of them. And this thing is finally upgraded. We just upgraded this thing, so the demand now has gone up for stone, which fuels our quarry here. Quarry. And I think it's time for fuel. I think it's time to upgrade fuel. Because fuel is the one thing we're supplying, but not enough of. Not nearly enough of. So we're doing about half of what we should. And since it's a industry-based thing, this is just prime to get more fuel because we're able to deliver it. And as such, I could add a little spur to connect all of these, but again, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure I want to do that yet. Because the more trucks and stuff we have on the roads, the more traffic is going to just get crazy. And that's the one thing about this game. The one little complaint that I have is the traffic system in cities is atrocious. This whole, like, stopping and going and no traffic lights and people just wandering around wherever they want to go, really, it eventually catches up with you. I mean, this city is only, 3,600 people? So it's a fraction of how big we actually want it eventually. We actually have our first skyscraper. Look at that. Beautiful. One of many, I hope. And it's a commercial building, so that's going to be that's good. So again, bulldozing these big buildings is really expensive compared to like a smaller building, you know, off the beaten path. And it all goes towards building value. You can see how valuable that building is. So I think we want to upgrade fuel. And where's our fuel trains? There's one. So we want to do a replace set vehicle. This is a dark red. And we're going to use that beefy train. So one of those. And let's go down to the tank cars. And we're going to have fuel. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to have 11, 12 of these on here. So we're going to do yes, 25%. Vehicles, I want all the vehicles. And in addition to that, we're going to add 2 more trains. So let's do the dark red and hit this. And we're going to set to fuel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And double it. And set line to end fuel. By the time this creeps out of the station, I might have this one come by. I don't know. These things take so long to come out of the station because they only go, 13? Yeah, 13 miles an hour. So they just creep themselves out of the station, especially these really long trains. They take so long. They take so long. But with that, see, it's try to ship more items, and we've got that little error. It's because this cargo station is filling up, and it doesn't want it to stay full. So the more we move, the more it can supply, and that's good. That's what we want. So you can see line usage no, because it kind of disconnected itself from this. We added more trains on it, and it has to recalculate itself. So we got another train coming out here. This one will fill up, empty out a whole lot of fuel out of this. And these only go 81, but these will go 124. So they're going to be more profitable. Road vehicle 79. Nor-El. I don't know where that is. New Orleans. Okay, well, might as well replace yellow. And do we want to go Chevrolet or do we want to wait? 81, I think we want to. Yeah, that's 12, 13. Yeah, we can go Chevrolet. Yes. Let's get that out of there. Now this one is waiting. This one has to wait for this train. Now that it's past this, it's going to move up to this signal, and it's going to wait for a while there. So this should, at the end of the month, kick back on and start delivering. Yep, there we go. So 91 and okay, so we have a few more running low here, so let's do a replace. Yellow Chevrolet. Yes. This one replace. Yellow Chevrolet. Yes. I'll look at those in a little bit. So the production is going back up because it should be able to deliver far more. We should be able to push way more fuel through this line. So it should see that and go, okay, now we're able to really process, because the line frequency went way down. Doubling that halved the line frequency. And this one should replace as soon as it enters. It looks like we've already got... did that other one replace? I'm not 100% sure that other one replaced. No, it hasn't yet. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so this is the last one to replace. You've served me well. Finances are pretty stellar. But they'll be even better now once these switch over. And now I can set that to replace 100% no. You can see how much fuel is actually in the station still. That's why I added this. Let's see if that first train is making it there. So this is our first train, and look at how fast it's 125 miles an hour, which is great. It's such a long run that it's able to hit that speed and move that material so much faster, and it has no history, so we'll see exactly how much this line will actually give us, which will really help. Looks like we're going to be having to move way more food and stuff, so I might have to upgrade all of the other trucks to be the Peterbilts, although I would love to wait. So the new fuel line, 12 million for that little delivery. That is going to be a highly profitable line. Oh, it's going to be so profitable. And it'll only get better because as industry grows, it will just improve that much more. All right, let's see what we need to do now. I want to run a line across if I can. Why does that not like me? I need to do a bus route on the outskirts here. And I'd like to be able to run it so it kind of connects all of this outside stuff. So here as well, we're going to want... Yeah, I can't cross where those are merging like that. So we gotta do it like tight into the... like that. There we go. Now, how about this side? This side's already done. We I've kind of already got one on the outskirts here. So I might not need another set of stations over here. Got quite a lot of people waiting to go. So that, yeah, these bus lines are really starting to max themselves out. And as such, the futuristic bus, the future bus that I have, the mod, the Ciatro, it holds like 50 people. I modded it so it held way more people, because late game, so many people are sitting at bus stops that it's just bad business to let so many people. Look at the people waiting here. So part of the reason is, for some reason, both lines are using the same side, and I really hate when it does that. I'm not sure why the game thinks that's a good idea, but I wish it didn't. Okay, so the outside, sort of the exterior frame of this city, I want a bus stop like right in here. Yeah, right in here. And then hopefully I'll route that around and hit this. Route that around. Hit this one over here. Route that around and hit this one. Hopefully it doesn't try to double. It probably will try to double back, so I'm going to add another station over here. And it's close to this, but I don't care. I'm gonna add it anyway, so I can route these things intelligently. And we're gonna also create a little bit of a angle here. Not because I want to run a bus on it, because I just want that. I want this to extend out as far as it possibly can and hit as many buildings as possible. Okay, so this should work. So I'm going to do a new line. This is going to be the purple line. And we're going to have, this is going to be the clockwise version of this line here. Yeah, see, it routes through the center of town, and I don't want it to do that. I really don't want it to do that. So let's see if we add more stations, if it actually does what we want it to. Yeah, and that also is really annoying. So if I remove that, that is really annoying too. So we might have to add another station system up here, and then add this one, and then this one. So the only area that this really hates me is right in here. I don't want it to route in between, right downtown, because so much is already routing through downtown. I'd rather not have it do that. So if I have to, I will force my hand to do this. Okay, we want to add it after Smith Street. There we go. Now we're forcing it. And let's see if there is this one here is where two lines merge together. So we've got the inner loop and the outer loop merging at this stop right here. But it's not actually going into this stop. So that is a problem. There's no place for these to merge. So I might need to add one after Valley Street in here. We'll kind of forego this one, but we're not really doing downtown stuff. But I need to merge these lines somehow. So this is going to be Indy Pass outer ring clockwise. Because when you have an outer ring and an inner ring, you want them to merge somewhere. So passengers from the outer ring can move into the inner ring and vice versa. So again, new line. And this is taking up some space. So we're going to make this line the black line. So this one's going to go there and then there. Then here, then out here, and where is the other? Out here. And it's going to really mess up the lines for now, but hopefully they'll sort themselves out. Okay. Kind of a zigzaggy sort of way through the town. Interesting that it shows this separation, but we don't mind that as long as the lines behave themselves, as long as they are connected, we don't mind. So this line is going to be Indy Pass out ring counterclockwise. Okay. So with all those done, we're going to add some serious buses to this. Black, we're going to do the black line first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 buses on this. So outer ring clockwise. And I don't need to hear that. And the other line was, if I remember right, purple or pink, whatever one you prefer. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for this one. So all these buses are going to hit the road now. So why you like using yellow for this stage of the game? Because it looks like they are school buses. It's like we have school buses running around town. Because the yellow blends in with all the other yellow and it looks like a school bus. So I think like New Orleans was probably a good example of that. I replaced all of these. So yeah. And we even got a little logo on our side here. All right. Let's set those lines so are not replacing anymore. So they've already replaced. So we're going to set those so they don't. Before I forget, we can add more buses to these lines as the cities grow as well. So as you explore the map, as you go around to the different cities, and as you look at your passengers waiting, and that'll give you a good idea of whether or not you want to upgrade. So now we've got a ton more people moving around. And this should, as you can see, already start upgrading the areas around. Look at that. The areas around those bus stops will pick up in popularity. And I really should add a little spur to this to pick up all of that industrial, because we're missing out on some industrial buildings in here as well as down here, but that's not as important. But I'll worry about that maybe at a later date. I don't really want to worry about it right now. train age is... Let's look at our vehicle list again. And go up to the top. And sort by age. So my Indianapolis food train, my initial train, is getting on in years. So we might want to replace this. Because we've got these two here. And so these are probably getting a little old. And this one is, how old? 5 years old already. And it's able to move food faster. So if you look at the profitability, it looks like we're actually not doing too well on this, as a matter of fact. And part of that might be because we're not able to move enough food. If you see these trucks, just not able to move enough food. And that is a problem. So let's look at maybe replacing all our trucks. But we'll have to do that next episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.